hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie. I finally pulled up my big girl pants and went on my comments and started answering everybody. Oh, I took a break for the last 48 hours. I was not coping with this at all. Well, I was, you know, it's just one of them. So we're going to look at allegedly William telling Charles to take it easy, and William believing that Camilla is pushing the King Charles to do so much. So the article was in Geo News, and I must admit, when I saw it today, I thought, oh, he doesn't look well at all, does he? So we're going to have a look and see how I have messed up somewhere along the line of King Charles's passing away. Okay, I can't understand it. It was just so strong, and the next day it was strong as well. And I've done a little, you know, yes or no game with the universe, so we'll just see, because actually the more correct when I'm being recorded and when you're seeing, so that could be down to the observer effect. So let's have a look. Okay, how did I get it so wrong? Past into the future. Okay, so I'm seeing the past. So basically it's coming up in the future. Oh, well, I didn't expect to be told I was still right in the way. It just said trust the universe. Okay, so does the universe trust me? Absolutely, but you know, not to let things go. Let things go. So, does the universe trust me? All of this is done on a voluntary basis. They don't stick it down my throat or shove it in my ears or anything. It's you know, it's up to me to interpret the messages. Do I trust the universe? Yes, I do. Does the universe trust me? Yes. And it's telling me just to sit this one out. Don't do anything just yet. Should I be admitting I've got it wrong? Nope. Stay where you are, girl. Stay where you are. Jesus. I had a massive apology and all like that for you. Listen, I didn't. I didn't. Anyway, it just says I need someone else's input, so just stay where you are. Don't move. Unable to move. You're a little bit stuck. I have to say, you know, I know a few of you said, oh, you're so brave, or, you know, you could ruin your reputation. Reputation? Oh, dear. I did that years ago, darlings. So I would say it's all about how, you know, if you do if you do get things wrong, if you say things that aren't true, you know, if you're in that opinion and you get it wrong, don't make it out to be a big deal to people, okay, because then they'll react like it's a big deal as well. But certainly, you know, don't cover up and keep digging your heels in if you know that, you know, to be true. So I don't know what happened on me, you know, I think it's the date, obviously, that's wrong, obviously. But the feeling there as well, and then backed up by William and Catherine too as well. So I mean, I don't know, universe, what should me and the viewers make of this? And I have no problem, you know, saying that I'm wrong. I have no problem saying that I'm sorry at all. I always believe that, you know, rather than being a good shiny button, you know, an old one with a few scuffs and marks on it is just as good and just as real as well, if any of that made sense. I don't make out that I'm all sweetness and light and everything. I've said over the years some stuff and stunts that I've pulled. Yeah, being a bad person, being a good person, you know, we're all the same really. So I've got no worries there. I'm just wondering why I should just trust. And what's the advice for viewers, for people on my viewers that think I've lost the plot? They still love me. They're still fond of me, no matter what, okay? Probably because I don't make excuses or hide behind things, neither. I take accountability for my actions as well. So, you know, I'm quite prepared to say, well, obviously the day was wrong, so we'll just see. Yeah, there's still a lot of love and support. I never thought that for a thing anyway. I never believed that people will just turn. Okay then, so we've got that. Let's get these rid of these. I'll just pop them down the side, but it'll probably got earmarked out when I do. Oh, I have to move the screen, you know, so you can get all the cards in. What is it? When you enlarge it. Okay, so let's have a look then. So how's William feeling today about his father's health? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. I'm getting closure here, state of mind at the end. Wants him to stop, maybe? How's Catherine feeling about the king and his health? Kind of feel like no more can be done. What about Catherine? How does she see the king's health? That looks like some kind of doctor. Oh dear. Oh dear. How's Camilla feeling about Charles's health? Poor decisions. I don't think Camilla's been pushing Charles at all. I think it's Charles that's been pushing Charles. Okay, how's Charles feeling about his health? He's kind of arguing with things because he you know, he's the tradition like Queen Elizabeth. So, you know, to your last dying day, you will be doing some kind of work. And the young ones don't see it like this. The young ones don't. When I say don't, you know, I'm on about William and Catherine. You know, it's like, take it easy, Charles. How does Charles feel about people telling him to take it easy? He understands that they're worried. Oh, I'm getting same cards, aren't we? Some similar cards here. Oh, bloody hell. We should have that on a mug, shouldn't we? Oh, bloody hell. He knows they're worried about him. So, is it, you know, yes or no, universe? Is Geo News right that Camilla is a bully and telling Charles to get out there? I think that's more for PR. Okay, I think it's more for PR. There's not much truth to that at all. What does Camilla say to him? I don't think you're well enough. I don't think you're up to it. I don't think you should be doing this, you know? She didn't want her husband to die. No, people say, oh, this, that and the other. Listen, they've spanned it. My grandfather had an affair behind my nana's back. And for years and years and years, and actually most of his life, I never forgave him. I took my nana's side and I never forgave him. Okay, so he died. I didn't even see him. That's how strongly I felt, even at, I think I was 30 odd then. But then what I came to realise, excuse my husband making a noise outside. He's getting ready for the football. No, rugby, can't wait, get rid. All day, all night. Go stay with your father. Anyway, yeah, so for years I never saw it, you know, but my nana died early as well, so I continued to feel like that. And in the end, it wasn't important. I just didn't bother. Bit cold-hearted of me, but that's life. And then it wasn't until some years ago that I finally began to understand that my nana actually had affairs herself and treated my granddad like rubbish. She didn't love him. She wasn't kind to him at all. And then this woman who he was with, well, she did care for him and she did love him and she did, you know, look after him, and she cooked his food and she nursed him through cancer several times. So, you know, it's like, oh, I've got the tingle, so I'm getting blessings for recognition from above. You know, so yeah, that is the way. And so Diana could never have loved Charles like Camilla did. And given it long enough, she wouldn't have loved him anyway. She didn't go into that relationship and feel like she was loving him, okay? It was like a partnership of something that was expected to grow, and it didn't. We also know there'd be other reasons why after having certain kids, Charles didn't want to know. But I'm talking about the affair only. And yes, Diana might have been hurt, but it wasn't not known about Camilla. And the family could have been dealing with it differently as well, rather than make Diana feel locked out, rather than, you know, supported. Their love for each other has always been true. And Camilla and Charles, have they always been soulmates? If it hadn't have been for the rules, you know, the strict rules of the monarchy, these outdated traditions, you know, where people having affairs and now, you know, well, it's common these days, isn't it? Okay. And it was common before in those days, but people just didn't like make a big deal of it. There was almost something quite shameful about it. And yes, before, you know, it's the church, I know it's the church, but that's the way it is. So, and I think as well, when they did get together and there was all that fear, you know, dislike of disapproval, that made them stay together even longer. Okay, so let's have a look. So what do we need to know? What's William thinking? Well, possibly every time lately, I'd say the past 2 or 3 times that William's asked his dad to slow down, it's caused a bit of tension. Charles doesn't want to hear it. I'm not going to ask if he's passed or passing away. Because I've got that. I'll just keep that out. Okay. But what is Charles up to today? Remove yourself from a damaging situation. So something false. So I know you got crap coming out with Andrew and Fergie. I think there's something else as well. I was tempted to ask, you know, I mean, when he's going out and about, is he at risk of getting pneumonia? Oh dear. Oh dear. Passed into the future. Is that what he dies from? Well, will that be his cause of death? They'll call it a secondary. Oh, look at that, yeah, cause of death. Tell you what, a lot of people get pneumonia. Oh, and thanks for the feedback on the chemtrails as well. Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed about these clouds. Okay. So how does Charles feel about Harry? Getting in touch with Harry? Has he been in touch? Is he thinking of it? You know, if he's not very well. No, he won't be contacting Harry. How does King Charles feel about George Soros funding his daughter-in-law for millions on the Colombia trip and probably every other trip and all? He's focused on Catherine. Is he focusing on Catherine? Tossing and turning news. Well, this woman is beautiful and talented, so it cannot be Meghan Markle. So it is not speaking with Harry. How does he feel about George Soros? He's not feeling anything. The information only came out yesterday or the day before. He's not. He's sat with Catherine. Is Charles with Catherine at the moment? No, there's something wrong there. We'll go back. So is the King poorly today then? No, right, okay. Well, it might be, but they wanted me to skip that. Okay, I asked, how does is this Catherine? Is the Queen of Pentacles Catherine in this case? I wonder if she tried to tell him. Oh my God. So they've known about this for a while. They've known about Soros and Meghan for a while, and Clinton and everybody else, which caused a lot of concern, and probably why is the reason Charles won't see him. He's spending time with Catherine and Camilla. Did Catherine try to warn him? Yes or no? No. Is there something else going off? I see people gathering together. How does King Charles feel about Meghan and Harry being in the pockets of George Soros? He's too weak to deal with it. He's too weak to deal with it. Is this bloody reading pointless, really? Oh dear, shouldn't it? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? The minute I say I'm wrong, I'm right. Is King Charles alive? You're right. And do you know what? I said that before I started. I thought, I know you're going to come out with that. I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. Oh my God. Well, they did tell me with their, you know, the hermit maybe. Oh. It doesn't matter to me whether I'm right or wrong. Why does Camilla feel regretful? Now, where have we seen them two cards before? Maybe somebody was right. She was right. She felt she was right. Will we see Charles out and about tomorrow? Universe, is that the Queen? Late Queen? Is it Camilla? Maybe I'm getting caring and support as well. I don't get you. I'm getting... Maybe he has got pneumonia. Has he? Send somebody to get out. I said, how did I get it so wrong? They said, into the future. Does the universe trust me? Yes, sit this one out. Will the reading be right? I'd need somebody else's input, so that's probably confirmation. And how will my viewers see me? Fond of me? How does William feel about Soros and Meghan? And obviously his brother. Just useful idiots, pawns in somebody else's, you know, game. that whatever you see with Harry and Meghan, they're so deceitful, they've gone so far down and low, that you can't trust a bloody word that they say. Has William wanted to contact Harry lately? Creativity and rumours. I'd say in the last 7 days. So in the last 7 days, has William been trying to get a message or contact Harry? Yeah, you just can't get through to him, you know. I said, didn't I, about that? So all the readings stand, okay. It's just the date I've messed up on. Well, it sure felt like it to me. Yeah, still trying to find their way. How's Anne feeling about Harry, his wife, and Soros? Very unhappy. Very, very unhappy. I'm getting emotions in this as well, so like really, you know, quite upset. So I see Harry's in the papers, you know, or the news, saying that, you know, he wants to go see his dad at Windsor. What an idiot. Right to him. They do this, don't they? They say one thing in the media and they behave a completely different way. I despise these two right now. I've always been able to tolerate them, but right now Harry is despicable. How does Meghan feel about being exposed about George Soros? Well, she'll probably love it. Yeah, she loves it. Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm in with their big uns. How does Harry feel about being exposed? He's happy as well. Because they're funding their lifestyle. Some kind of recognition. Oh, is Soros funding Australia? I'm getting 2 separate other incidences as well. Was that there might be some trouble there if it was Nigeria. I think the Nigerians believed that they paid out of their own money as well. So we know now who's, you know, jets there was on about. Okay, what is Harry? No, what action will William take towards? What action will William take towards Harry now? I think this is about making decisions and doing stuff with Harry not in it. Is that right? Yes or no? That's right. He's not part of it. He's going to have to proceed. Well, for what reason has William been trying to contact Harry? Because his dad's seriously poorly. So this could only be in the last couple of days, maybe. How worried is William about his dad? He's got the same as me. Stuck. Trapped, unable to move, needs somebody else's input. Is this about Harry? Are they waiting for Harry? The Fool. Well, we know that. Actually, it's not a fool, you know. A fool has some kind of naivety and innocence to it, you know. Just goes along with things. Harry's no fool. Without a care in the world. Universe, can I ask, is there a specific reason why everybody is, like, not happy with Harry? Is it one reason or is it many different? Just how vengeful is become as well, and plus as well, this is Tom Bower. Is that Tom Bower? King of Pentacles reversed. Yes. Oh yeah, they're not happy. Everything in that book, everything, and now they're really, really, really concerned as well. So, are the what is the biggest concern then of the monarchy regarding Harry and Meghan's dalliance with Soros? Because we obviously know now that this will have been going on a lot longer. Meghan's job was always to try and rip that family apart. Do the family believe that this could be the last thing that bloody, you know, like Meghan did with the racial hatred stunt with the Queen, and she died passing away like that? Is that what they're worried about with Tom Bower's book? Absolutely, absolutely. And we're on his deathbed. That's the last thoughts that he'll have regarding Harry. And I think they've just said the reading ends there. Universe, does the reading end here for some reason? Yes. Which one makes the headlines? Which one makes the headlines? That's what I'm getting. Well, competing interests. I don't know. Well, we've gone through it all, haven't we? We've gone through it all with even in the last couple of readings, especially with the King Passes Today one. All of that stands. All of that stands. That is exactly what it will be like on the day as well. So, I don't know. I'm getting a bit worried. one final question. What will be the outcome for the king, please? Maybe I'm not wrong after all. Doesn't look like it, does it? And you've got the end there as well. I don't know. Like, normally I would have the what I class as my funeral card. I'm a weirdo when it comes to reading tarot. I write all my own keywords. You'll see here, some of them are blank. It's because I just let time go, and then I put a different meaning on as well. And that triggers my subconscious as well. So, yeah, the Ten of Swords I would have expected reversed. Is there any good news for Charles, please? Well, you've got the pen. He's been writing things. Trouble and gossip. Well, maybe he's detailing in a book or something, you know, or been talking to a book writer and giving him the gist on this. I don't know. Maybe it's a contractor as well. Maybe it's a freaking will that's going to be a lovely surprise for us. There's no way the king would give Harry a shitload of money. But that's in my next reading as well for the Mail and how Harry will find this money to pay for this unsuccessful court case. Okay, guys, that's it from me. I will be back very soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.